Hi guys, welcome again. Today I'm going to discuss about Azure Storage Account, and in that I will configure the storage account, and then we can manage according to that, and we can see the authentication regarding to the SAS key and those things, and then create a file storage as well, and also discuss about the networking part in this, but not so deep, just overview. So let's go to Azure portal and try to find out storage account. So we just type storage account and we can find over here. Then we just create a storage account with a unique name, and first we will create a resource group for RGS storage, and then here we need to give storage account name. So I already have three kinds, so now I will change to this name, and this is unique, and we can change the region to South Central US, and we can select the premium and standard. So standard have less features as premium, so premium we can choose the other things. So we just know go with the standard, and over here we just go with the default things, because all these things can be changed after the creation of storage account. And I will show you the storage account after it we create, we can go through it, and I will show you networking and the other features where we can change the redundant storage account, like geo redundant, locally redundant, so we can change it as well after its creation. And it takes like couple of minutes to deploy our storage account. So I will pause the video and return back to save the time. So we have successfully created the storage account. So here we can see the storage account, and like I mentioned, this storage account is locally redundant, and we can change this by going to data management. Under data management we can first we can see is geo replication. So we can see over here the storage account replication, and then go to settings, and under settings we can change the things. So we can change to geo redundant or read access geo redundant storage, so according to our requirements. So I will just go with this, and we can also change hot and cool over here. So we go like this way, and all these things like we need to enable or disable, and we can do those kind of things as well. So in this one we just change to geo redundant, because in the start we have created like locally redundant, so now it is now geo redundant. So let's go to overview and see. So now we can see it's now geo redundant, and now after it we have like data storage places. So first go with the container storage, and we need to create the container. So container one, and just create with the default things, and it takes quick. And under that we can go and upload our files by uploading, and we can select the file over here. So we just go with this one and select open, and then upload. It's uploaded. So now we can click on this file if we want to give access to others to download. So for that we need to generate the keys, like SAS keys over here, like SAS access token, shared access token. So we can generate according to the requirement, and we can change to when, like from which time to which time, and which date to which date, and the permission level, like they can read or delete or whatever they want to do. And at the end we can also allow the IP addresses. So we just go with the generation. So here we have a URL. So this URL we can open a private mode or any browser, any other browser, and paste the URL over here to verify. Right now it's not giving like access, so let me check it again. Hmm, 23, we need to change to 22, maybe because the time I am on the UTC plus 8 time zone, but this time is showing over here is UTC plus 5, so I just changed the date, and now it will work. Not yet. Let's try to use like this way and generate the SAS key again, and all other things are like this: generate, copy, and then go to private mode, and yeah, now it works. We can download the file with our browser, so we can share like this SAS key to others, and people can download the files like this way. And after that we can also uh, like access or restrict them according to the requirement of scenario. And now we just go to file shares and create a file share. So just go with the file one, the name, and then just create simply like, and here we can see there is a file, and we can upload the files from our local system and can upload over here, and then we can connect to the drives of locally machine, or if we want virtual machines, then we can also use to connect virtual machines, but that will take a lot of time. Right now I'm not going to show you that, so we just keep it according to the AZ-104, and then I will just go over networking part. Here we can give access to Microsoft network, that means virtual machines and virtual network, and we can select the specific virtual networks. If we have like multiple virtual networks, and we can give access to those virtual networks, so only people or user from those virtual networks can access this storage account, and the data can replicate or upload over here. So we can change according to the requirement which we want, and also we can access and restrict the IP addresses. So normally storage account is a PaaS service, so it's we can also use the private endpoint connections over here and manage them, but right now I'm just going to just discuss about the storage account networking part. So we can choose according to our requirement, so we can change our internet or Microsoft network. So right now it's like a small kind of tutorial how to use that storage account instead of your own local system storage. We can just use this cloud storage, and it's very good and benefit for the users to upload the files and things. So for this tutorial I think it's enough for that, and next time I will come with another tutorial and we will discuss that one in detail. So till then, have a great time. Bye bye.